So you guys know how I was making a costume so that way I would be prepared when I have my quirk. Well, it turns out my quirk is actually just being really bad at getting things done on time. So a plain outfit like this is perfect. God, I'm so sad.
You better get back!
Just who the hell do you think I am?
Hey everybody, what is up, and welcome back to another anime review with the TheMKninja. Now, I know it's been some time since I reviewed Season 1, but I wanted to go back and watch all of Season 2 of My Hero Academia, and I will be doing the same for Season 3, which is why there was no review immediately after, because I know a lot of people usually do reviews like not too long after a series finishes, but since I had only just uploaded Season 1, and my schedule did not really have enough time to like immediately do one after another, and I felt like that kind of non-variety wouldn't be very interesting for anyone who isn't interested in My Hero Academia. So I was like, no, I'll wait, I'll space them out, I'll think about everything, and boom. And since I already did review My Hero Academia Season 1, a lot of the points I'm going to be talking, or I could talk about in this, are going to be ones I would have originally talked about in that review. So instead of repeating what I've already said, if you want to know my thoughts on like a lot of the characters, like the basic things, so I'll be talking about things that change, improvements and such, as well as the new arcs and everything. Go watch the first video first to find out all like the basic ideas, what I think of the premise, what I think of the characters, because I'm gonna just assume you've already seen it, and we're gonna go right into it, and boom, we're getting this bitch started. Shit, it's falling out of the... Let's get this bitch started. My Hero Academia Season 2 once again centers around Class 1A as they face their biggest challenge yet. The UA Sports Festival, where they have a chance to prove themselves in front of large audiences. But that's not the only chance they have to prove themselves, as they also have internships and there's the arrival of new villains. The thing is, the story once again is, you know, like it's basic shonen stuff, but My Hero just has a way of making it seem nice and new and fresh. And we've seen the tournament arc time and time again, but there's a lot of really great twists for it. And it's a really great opportunity to do some character building that we haven't always seen before. Like Momo Yanarozu, who was a decent character in the first season, definitely gets some more development in this arc, as well as the midterm arc, which is like really good for that character, as well as many other characters like Kirishima and such. And Season 2 definitely has a lot more focus on developing characters we didn't really see too much of in Season 1, like Todoroki, who was a character who was only mildly interesting in the first season, has become a super amazing main fantastic character who has been reoccurring, and the development that he gets in the tournament arc as well as later arcs is just, it's wonderful. Like, this is what My Hero Academia does. It makes characters that you relate to, and even though you might have seen them before, it finds ways to make them interesting and new, or at least seem new at the very least. But usually they are at least relatively new. Like some people say, oh, he's just Sasuke, but I say Sasuke, if he was done right, interesting and likable. But I'm getting off topic. But the arcs are really good. I really like the tournament arc. Like I said, it has a lot of spins. The internship arc is also really nice. It's really great for Midoriya, as he finally has a chance to become useful. And that was really good for his character, because one of the great things about My Hero Academia is it took a main character for a shonen battle anime and started them off as a weak motherfucker. Like, he is really strong, doesn't know how to fucking use his power. I really love that spin on it. And he's slowly learning to build it up. But his new super form is technically a power down, as he's using less of his power. And I really like that. Again, My Hero Academia has ways of making something we've seen before new. And I really like that. As well as there's a lot of new world building too. With a character like Stain, showing that originally what we thought, like, these ideas of maybe the superhero world isn't super perfect, but with Stain and a lot of the commentary that goes along, you're like, okay, yeah, this world is definitely not perfect at all. And I love that idea that like this superhero society that everyone think will be like amazing is kind of shown as being corrupted by like corporate interests and such, as well as greed, and it's a really great commentary, I feel like, at least in my opinion. So I really do like the arcs. I really do like what they do for the characters, for the world. Definitely very interesting. And as well with the characters, any characters that I liked in the first season, I still really liked in the second season. And a lot of characters, like I said, were really pushed forward and made super interesting and likable, and they were revealed to not just be like in the background, but like you get to know them and you get to like them. And even though I could wished that had been done in season one, I'm happy it was done at all because there's a lot of shonen battle anime out there, but there's a lot of potentially interesting characters that kind of never really get that moment to shine, and My Hero Academia kind of gives them those moments. Even if they aren't always super long, they're generally sparsed out, so like you feel like it's not just, oh, here's this moment for this character, and then we'll never see them again. No, it's more like, all right, here's one moment for this character, one more moment for this character, another one, another one, another one, another one, and it goes on and on. And I prefer that approach, because even though you don't get a super huge amount of that character, it still makes them more human, because it's not just like one moment and then they're done in the trash. It's more like you get one moment to shine, one moment, and even though again the story is still centered around Midoriya and such, I feel like season two definitely like backs a little bit away from Midoriya at certain points. Of course, the tournament arc, I feel like he's not really super front and center. There's a lot of other characters, especially Todoroki, who I feel like are front and center. Um, the internship arc and the Stain arc, he's definitely there and such. And in the third arc, I feel like he's decently back because it also shows a lot of the other characters going through their exams. And I really like that. Even though Midori is, I love him, he's a great main character, but want to see a bit more of their characters, and I really do like how season two delivers on that. Like, there's a lot of things that I wanted from season one to happen, like seeing more characters, seeing a bit more action, a bit more interesting villains, and all of those were delivered in season two in a very nice, interesting, and flowing package that's it's just really enjoyable to watch. Like, I've said this before, I'll say it again, My Hero Academia is one of the best shonen battle anime to come out, not just in the last 5-10 years, but ever, I'd say. Like, a lot of people say, like, Naruto and Bleach and Dragon Ball Z and Yu Yu Hakusho and all these other shows and such, and I feel like My Hero Academia definitely belongs in that list. And I feel like with season two specifically, it definitely cemented that. Like, this is where a lot of the really great things that people love about My Hero Academia started. And like season one was really great, really enjoyable, but it was relatively basic in terms of shonen. Like, it didn't blow me away when I saw it. I was like, wow, I really like that. There's a lot of really great moments. The characters are really enjoyable. The animation is great. The production value is awesome. The dub is fantastic. I really liked it, but it didn't really blow me away. But season two was like, had me on the edge of my seat. I was shaking. I was super invested so many times, and I hadn't been like that in an anime for quite a bit, and whenever something like that happens, I latch on, and this season is where my love for My Hero Academia started. This is where it started. Like, I really enjoyed My Hero Academia beforehand, but it was season two that cemented my love for the show and made it into one of my favorites. And just everything that could have been improved in season one was improved. There's a lot more interesting fights. Like, a lot of people's favorite fights from season one, it's really only one fight, and that's the fight between All Might and Nomu at the end of the season. But in here, there's like 5 or 6 different fights. There's like Bakugo versus Uraraka. There's Midoriya, Ida, and Todoroki versus Stain. There's Midoriya and Bakugo versus All Might. There's Todoroki and Momo versus Aizawa. There's a lot of fights burst around that are super interesting and likable and showcase this really good cast of characters. And I just can't express enough that I feel like season two kind of picked up some of the ideas that were dropped in season one, or at least it kind of dropped the ball a little bit and was like, nah, we're doing this, we're making it better. It's just a really enjoyable package, and I'd say if season one didn't really blow you away like it did for me, season two, man, like, there's a reason why My Hero Academia gets the love it does, and I feel like a whole lot of that started in season 2 because the characters, the action, the story, even a bit of the animation is really improved. Even though the original season 1 was at a pretty high bar, like I gave it an 8 out of 10. Like this blew it away. So I'm gonna go ahead and give My Hero Academia season 2 a 9 out of 10. God damn, this season is fantastic. It's so good, and I will get to season 3 soon. I probably won't have the DVD for it because it won't be out yet. So that's a shame, but I have Funimation, so yay. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out my videos. Also make sure to check out my supporters, all the great stuff. And next month, I know I said Sentai month was, you know, supposed to come this month, but next month it will come, hopefully. And hopefully a certain someone will arrive. If not, then I guess I'm just gonna have to shoot him next time I see him. Peace out, guys.